Ah, yes, there's that delicious nectar. Hey, thanks for getting this coffee, by the way.
Oh, me? I'm broke.
I didn't even bring my wallet with me.
I don't even own a wallet.
Are you serious?
Alan always pays.
Oh my God.
No worries. Always pay it forward. That's my motto, you know? Because at any given moment, one of us could need a helping hand. Like now, you two, total strangers. You know we're short on cash, and then someone just steps out of the blue and helps out in a totally random way, am I right?
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, it's more than just karma. It's the principle of infinite consequence at work in our lives. And it's always expanding. Creating positive sums on an infinite basis. Isn't that amazing?
Yes?
You know what's amazing? That shirt's pretty amazing.
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah, it's a classic. Oregon Trail. I love this game. Have a great day. Okay.
A nice, beautiful girl, and Ralph Dibny doesn't offer her a delicious crustacean buffet?
I think she's too smart for me.
Self-awareness from Ralph Dibny? I think there's hope for you yet.
That's a stretch.
Is that what we freeze frame?
What is good, YouTube? Warstu here with a video on The Flash Season 4, Episode 11, The Elongated Night. Now this will be my breakdown for Episode 11. I'm going to break down the best moments of the episode, and hopefully we can have a conversation down below. So let me know, guys, in the comment box section, what did you think of that ending scene, and what did you think of the episode overall, and maybe think about liking the video if you like the content. So this episode was really good after a couple of few stale episodes, in my opinion. So it started off really strong. It started off with a prison riot, and Barry sorted everyone out. Barry bossed them all. Barry got them all back in their cells because there was a bit of a riot, which is pretty cool. He's using his ability where he can move so fast that no one can actually see him, which is pretty cool. And also, I don't know if you noticed on the wall, it said Henry Allen was here, and then Barry also wrote on there, which is pretty cool. So it started off that we had a bit of a bank robbery, we had a heist, we had someone with a bomb, and then Ralph was getting everyone out without him noticing, and then he set the bomb off into Ralph, and Ralph basically found out that he was indestructible. Then we find Barry Allen in the courtyard of Iron Heights. Kind of reminded me of watching Prison Break, but it would be funny because obviously Captain Cold is Wentworth Miller, who was the main star of Prison Break. So it would be pretty cool if actually Captain Cold, Citizen Steel, Citizen Cold could actually have a little cameo in the kind of jail at some point. So we have a guest star in this episode called Goldberg, Bill Goldberg. He is known for laying the smack down, laying that savage spear on everyone. He is called Big Sir, and he is actually the familiar face from the synopsis. He was Henry Allen's friend in jail after we found out in this episode that Henry Allen actually saved his life, so he felt that he should save Barry's life. People in the courtyard try to beat Barry Allen up, which is pretty funny because he's the fastest man alive, so he's got no chance. But what was even more funny was we see Barry Allen doing some bicep curls. Come on, guys, let's be honest, Barry Allen does not train. It's so funny. So the main villain of this episode was someone called Axel, who has appeared in Axel Walker, aka a version of the Trickster, I guess you could say. He has appeared in The Flash before, which is kind of interesting that they brought him back. So he was basically broken out of prison, and he was trying to call someone out to kind of show to his dad that he was worthy. So he wanted to call the new hero out, Ralph Digby. He wanted to call him out, which was kind of interesting. And then when Ralph Digby found out that he wasn't indestructible because acid can kind of hurt him, he went to Barry Allen for help, and we got a cool scene where we see the stretching man as they'll call him throughout the whole episode, where his head was just popping out through it, which is pretty cool. So Goldberg gets jumped and Barry Allen comes to the rescue, and we get an awesome scene where he's slowing the time down. Barry Allen bosses them all, kind of changes everything, and obviously there's cameras everywhere, but the cameras can't pick us up, which is pretty cool. It was such a cool, some of the best CGI scenes in my opinion were these scenes where Barry was helping Goldberg, the Flash was helping Goldberg, and eventually Ralph Digby, aka the Elongated Man, gets the confidence, gets the ability to take out the Trickster wannabe and save Caitlin, and obviously she's got Killer Frost and Vibe, which is pretty cool. And this is where the name comes from, the Elongated Man. So what is interesting is Iris is going to do whatever she wants, whatever she can to get Barry Allen out. I believe Barry Allen is going to be in this prison cell for at least a couple of episodes, probably to episode 15 or 16. If you see my video on the Iris West Speedster video, comment down below and let me know what you think about Iris potentially becoming Speedster. So the most interesting part will be bar the title. It is the mystery character from the Earth X crossover, the person who had a lot of characteristics like Barry. She used the word strangers. I'm a complete stranger. There's a scene right at the end which I played before this video. I might overlay it right now, where we see she offers to pay for Ralph and Cisco's drink at Jitters. But what's interesting is she's kind of acting quirky, kind of acting a bit geeky-ish. And then what is most amazing is at the end, she's smiling away to herself, and you see she's writing the Speed Force. Well, let's not call it that because we don't know what it is. I personally think it's future language, not Speed Force language. But either way, I think she's going to reappear in episode 15, which is called Enter the Flash Time, because this is all going to come down to them trying to figure out what the code means and what was Barry talking about. We need more diapers. I didn't kill him. I'm innocent. I didn't touch him. It's all going to come back to that very first episode, guys. So if you haven't, go back and rewatch that episode. So who could this girl be? Now the internet's reacted and said it's Dawn Allen. We have no proof, so I'm not going to say explained. It's a breakdown. We're talking about what happened. We're talking about some conspiracy theories. We're talking about some theories. So she could be Dawn Allen. Now, if she is Dawn Allen, obviously part of the Tornado Twins, Barry Allen and Iris West's daughter from the future. Well, it hasn't happened yet, so technically it would be the future. Now, if this is the case, I hope they call her Nora as out of respect for Barry Allen's mother. Now, what could be interesting is we know that Iris is going to become a Speedster or one version. What could be interesting is if she is pregnant and she's got Speedster abilities due to the pregnancy. We already know next week's episode Honey, I Shrunk Teen Flash, that Cecile is going to gain powers. Maybe Iris West is secretly pregnant. I don't know. Let me know what you think, guys. So is she Dawn Allen? Is she Nora Allen? Who is she? She could be anyone. There's multiple people who she could actually be. I'm not going to say she's this and she's that because, guys, we don't really know who she is. It's just going to have a massive plot point for the future, I think. So, guys, let me know in the comment box down below. Is she Dawn Allen? What did you think about Goldberg not spearing anyone? And also, what do you think about all the prison fight scenes? I think it would be cool. Also, next week's episode looks like Big Sir actually was thrown in jail for no reason. It looks like Team Flash are going to help maybe get him out of jail, which is pretty cool. The CW does like wrestlers on the Flash show especially. So guys, if you haven't already, please check out my Iris West Speedster video. Thanks for all the support I've been getting on my videos recently. I'm trying my best to review everything Flash, Arrow, Supergirl, and get them out as fast as possible. This will go up the day after it will go up on Thursday technically, so it's going to be a bit late, but hopefully you guys can still check it out. I might do a bonus video talking about this mystery girl in more depth if more details come out about it. Anyway, guys, please like, subscribe, and comment. That would be awesome. I've got a subscriber count that I really want to get to this year, and it's looking strong at the moment. Anyway, guys, I'll catch you in a video very soon. But first, join Team Warstu down below by hitting that bell button, and I will catch you guys in another video very soon, guys. Catch ya later.